Hello, I'm Kurt Liedtke with the Herald News. Here's a rundown of some of the top stories affecting Klamath County. It's the Klamath Countdown. A new bike corridor has received the go-ahead in Klamath Falls, connecting downtown with Moore Park. City Council approved the project in a 4-1 vote on Monday, establishing a $35,000 consulting service contract with Kittleson & Associates to finish plans for Phase 1 of the project. The corridor will allow two-way bike travel from downtown to Bean Street and then through Oregon Avenue. There were 3 open houses held to share information about the idea in the lead-up to Monday's vote. The 2017 season came to an end for both the men's and women's Oregon Tech teams on Wednesday. The men began the NAIA Division II tournament matched against St. Francis of Indiana, falling 192. It marked the first time OIT has lost in the first round of the national tournament in its 15 total appearances at the annual championship. As for the women's team, the Hustlin' Owls were bested by Jamestown of North Dakota 87-63 in what amounted to a rematch of the first round of last year's tournament when OIT advanced with a 75-67 victory. Even with the 2 opening round losses, it marked only the second time in school history that both the men's and women's teams qualified for the national tournament in the same year, that previously happening in 2005. Back at the OIT campus on Wednesday, it was time for the Catalyze Klamath Shark Tech competition, where teams pitch business ideas in front of a panel of judges. Teams of students were coached since January in preparation for the big day. Wednesday's event was the first round, with the final competition scheduled for May 18th. Over the past 2 years, 10 student and alumni teams have competed for more than $20,000 in prize money. Submitted ideas included a micro-malter to be used for beer production and a tiny house business. The Klamath Basin is home to a massive array of avian species, but one bird stands out from the crowd. Nicknamed Blondie, a bald eagle has taken up residence over the past several years with a rare genetic deformity in what is already a rare species. Blondie is leucistic. Similar to being albino, it's a hereditary trait that causes loss of pigmentation. It's more common in mammals than birds and results in a patchy color scheme on Blondie's feathers. As a result, novice observers often don't recognize Blondie as being a bald eagle, but it is a notable local bird that has been often photographed and observed from afar so as not to disturb its normal behaviors per the 1940 Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act. And don't forget, this weekend is the 31st annual Rock, Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Show at the Klamath County Fairgrounds. Admission is just $2 for the event happening Saturday and Sunday, with kids 12 and under free. There will be all kinds of activities and vendors available, showcasing things like arrowhead napping, silversmithing, jewelry making, and a treasure-filled sandbox for toddlers to explore. So until next week, for these stories and so much more, be sure to pick up your daily copy of the Herald News or visit us online at heraldandnews.com.